Hello my YouTube family, what's going on? Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. Rite YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome and consider subscribing to my channel by clicking that little bell notification below. Everyone has a different way of expressing themselves. Some choose art forms like music and dancing. Others like to write poems and prose. However, one of the most underrated forms of art is architecture. Great home design is no simple job. A home where its residents can feel more relaxed in the world than anywhere else. While most architects design homes that fit perfectly into the worldwide urban centers, there are a few who like to stand out. They are using their homes to make a statement. From the house with no privacy to a house that make from pure stone, these are the top 5 most insane or weird house in the world. Then sit back, relax, and watch the whole video. Please follow us on Instagram at Rite Family. So let's get started. Number 5. Transparent house in Tokyo, Japan. If you are a fan of getting natural daylight at home, this is house for you. It is completely translucent, so plenty of sunshine, but no privacy. This house was designed by So Fujimoto architects and is influenced by our ancestors who lived in trees. The transparent house's spatial architecture is unusual and ultra-modern. The house room, whose surface is 85 square meters, is divided into several levels which are linked by fine stairs to each other. There is a modern kitchen in the house, the bedrooms, and the excellent recreation areas with panoramic views. The prevailing interior color is gray. You may wonder where the utilities are hidden in a transparent house with such a thin steel frame structure. Some of the floor plate are equipped with in-floor heating for the winter months. In the summer, the windows are the only source of ventilation and cooling, but the openings were strategically placed to maximize airflow. The transparency of the exterior walls of the house is not its only peculiarity. In the design, the designers have used many plants. Such a natural approach is not accidental. The designers have devoted the original project to the ancestral inhabitants of Tokyo, who erected their houses on the trees in the dawn of civilization. Number 4. Freedom Cove, British Columbia, Canada. They first began building their unusual home in 1991 using some wood they had gathered from trees that had fallen down in a storm. The 15-platform floating island has continued to expand, with the couple mainly using collected, repurposed, and sustainable materials. Despite its remote location, Wayne and Catherine have everything they need and more. There are 4 greenhouses, a guest house, gardens, an art workshop, and even a dance floor among Freedom Cove's vast range of facilities. The couple enjoy living off-grid, and the vast majority of the food they eat is grown on the island or fished from the nearby waters. They venture onto the mainland every couple of weeks for basic food staples, but are otherwise self-sufficient. If you're interested in learning more about this unusual home, the pair run tours of Freedom Cove during the summer months, allowing visitors to understand their way of life. Number 3. Boeing 727-200 house in Hillsboro, Oregon. Aviation enthusiast Bruce Campbell designed this high-altitude home in 1999. The purchasing of the decommissioned military aircraft itself put him back $100K, with work on its interior worth more than $220K completed. Campbell points out that the structure is highly resistant to fire and provides superior protection. The last thing you would dream to see nestled in a clearing in a forest in Oregon is a Boeing 727. Perhaps more shocking yet, former electrical engineer Bruce Campbell is home to the retired aircraft. Complete with a cockpit, airline seats, and flight controls, home conversions aren't getting any more remarkable. Incredibly strong aeroplanes are built to last, making them a highly durable and practical space to call home. Bruce loves his unusual living environment, stating it's a great toy. Trick doors, trick floors, hatches here, latches there, clever gadgets everywhere. It's a constant exploratory adventure, ever entertaining, providing fundamental sustenance for an old technology nerd like me. To make his plain home even more comfortable, Bruce added polyethylene water lines and plumbing components in order to clean his clothes and enjoy hot, powerful showers. These additional connections also power his domestic water heater and multi-use sink. Not bad for a tired mode of transport. Number 2. The the Flintstone House, California, USA. Want to see another weird house? Of course! This bizarre Flintstone house, so named because it resembles Fred and Wilma's Stone Age home from the popular cartoon, was built in 1977 and designed by architect William Nicholson. This outlandish property is brought to life in bright purple and red, with the structure formed of a number of adjoining bubble shapes. It's made from wire and shotcrete, a type of concrete that is sprayed through a hose, which formed the spherical shapes that give this home its unusual look. Yet it's surprisingly pared back inside. Walls are whitewashed and there's a simple color palette of reds, oranges, and browns adding accents throughout. A few quirky touches including Flintstone motifs, dolls, and naive style modern art tie the interior space in with the Flintstone theme. Curved walls are usually an interior designer's nightmare, as they are notoriously difficult to work with. But in this house, circular shelves and spaces for utilities have been carved into cave-like walls to provide unusual storage. The effect? Star Trek meets the Flintstones. The home went on the market back in 2015 for $4.2 million, 3.28 million pounds, though it wasn't bought until 2017 for a much lower price of $2.8 million, 2.18 million pounds. It was bought by media mogul Florence Fang, who confessed she had had her eye on it for a number of years. Number 1. Bat Casa, San Miguel, Mexico. San Miguel's very own Dark Knight, Steve Rude, lives in a self-built Bat Casa, a two-story home emblazoned with the iconic Batman symbol. Rude designed the house himself using sprawling structures and organic shapes to create a truly unique home which has become a local landmark. Rude is a film set designer who used his skills and knowledge of 3D modeling to create the organic shapes to the house. He then worked with a team of specialized builders who brought his designs to life in plastic tubing, wire mesh, and concrete. Inside, the sprawling structures create a one-of-a-kind space that takes influences from Gaudi and futuristic designer H.R. Giger. One of the weirdest features is the staircase, which was created to look like the vertebrae of a spine. Meanwhile, the bathroom features, what else? A set of spooky skeletal hands affixed to the walls as hooks. The open-plan living room and kitchen space is a mishmash of design influences from Gaudi-esque white sprawling vines to a giant surrealist pair of red lips mounted on the wall that takes much from Salvador Dali. Meanwhile, one of the bedrooms, nicknamed the Bat Nest, looks pretty cozy, set in a cavernous space with irregular orb-shaped windows to peer out over San Miguel. Did you see anyone you would buy or live in? That's it from this video. We hope you liked it. The comment section is all yours. Do tell us your suggestions about next videos. Hit like and subscribe to this channel and also press the bell icon for more interesting videos. Bye bye.